Hello YouTube, and welcome to my garden. I'm smoking some Esoterica Dunbar, gifted to me by Heisenberg 67. Thanks Berg. And I've only it's my first bowl, and haven't even smoked a quarter of it yet, so I can't really give a definite opinion what I think of it. It's a vapor, and I've been smoking one vapor consistently throughout the summer, and that's Peter Stockaby's Luxury Bullseye Flake. So it'll be interesting to see how this compares to that. But from the first quarter, I'd say there's more taste to it, more volume, more richness, and more spiciness to it. It tingles my tongue a bit. The reason for the video today, well, it's part of the reason, is that I want to make a VR to the Bumbling Piper. He's got the 100 sub giveaway going, and he wants to know, well, congratulations to the subs, and keep up the good work. And he wants to know our favorite author and our favorite book. And my favorite author has changed throughout my adult life. But I'd say my favorite book has stayed the same since I first read it, maybe 27 years ago, and I reread it several times since then. But I'll start with my current favorite author, and that's Michael Connelly, an American. He used to be a crime journalist, and now he writes crime novels based in Los Angeles. And he has a couple of what do you say, major characters, or characters that he builds his books around. And he's got one series of books about the LAPD guy called Harry Bosch, and that has been turned into a TV series on HBO, I believe. And then he's got a series going about the defense lawyer Mickey Haller, and the first book in that series, The Lincoln Lawyer, has turned into a really good film. Film that's well worth seeing if you haven't and you get the chance. So do so if you get the chance, because it's good. It's good. Did I say what I was smoking in? No, I don't think so. It's my one of my A and R pipes, squared shape, and the stems I like the whole pipe, but the stems are beautiful. They're so much nicer than the stems I've got on the pipes I make myself. But I haven't got the equipment to make my own stamps, so I'll have to keep on buying them on eBay. Now they started blowing a wind. I hope the wind doesn't mess up the sound on the video. Yeah, back to Michael Connelly, the author, and I like, well, he's got more major characters, but those two are the two major ones, and they both I don't know, they both have a cause, and they're both really stubborn, have problems with authorities, superiors, really lone wolf type of guys, and there's in both characters there's a lot of court drama, and I like that. And from time to time they appear in each other's stories, and I like that too. And through the books I feel like I've been getting to know Los Angeles. I've never been to LA, but there's a lot of LA in the books. And now, because of the LA angle, I'm really keen to watch whatever Pipeterian puts up, because he's from LA and he shoots a lot of street videos. So through him I've gotten to see some of the places that occur in the books, or yeah, some of the places that yeah, I think you say occur in the books. So that's nice to get the real picture of how it looks, not just the picture in my head. So my favorite author, Michael Connelly. My favorite book, and this is a bit embarrassing, I should have checked on the name in English. I just realized that I don't know the English name. In Swedish it's called Mästaren och Margarita, and it's by Mikhail Bulgakov, Russian guy. And if I translate the Swedish title, it's something like The Master and Marguerite. Yeah. I'll put the name either in the video or the English name in the video or in the bucket below. Sorry, should have checked it, but just forgot. And it's a really complex novel, loads of layers, but I suppose you can say that the main storyline is about Satan coming to Moscow. He's going to have a ball there, a big ball for famous historical persons, both dead and alive. And Satan gets involved in various people's lives during his stay in Moscow. Sometimes for the better, but I'd say most of the time for the worse for those who met him. And then there's also a story about the Master from the title. He's in mental asylum and aching for the love of his life, Margarita, and all the things he has endured that put him where he is. That's part of the story, and also how the story unfolds, and regarding him getting together with his great love again. And the third plot that goes on is about here's another name I should have checked. The Roman governor of the Holy Land at the time of Jesus, the one who sentenced Jesus to be crucified. It's Pontius Pilatus in Swedish. I don't know what it is in English, but he's major player in the story as well, as is Jesus. And it's so multi-layered and philosophical and religious, and it's a love story and it's an action story. It's the complete deal. It's got a bit of everything, but it can be a bit hard to get into. It's a bit complex, and it has those long Russian names that at least are very unfamiliar to me, or were when I read it the first times. So that would be my favorite book. And just to round things off, fight last night, Mayweather against McGregor. I haven't seen the whole fight. I've seen a few rounds on YouTube, and it wasn't the firework I was expecting. I wasn't expecting much from McGregor, but I thought Floyd would do better. But maybe he carried McGregor. That is, he let him stay in the fight, and he didn't box at his best to prolong the fight, because McGregor wasn't much of a boxer. He couldn't even punch properly. He couldn't get his body behind the blows. He seemed to only use arm strength. And maybe he's a strong guy, but if you get your body behind the blows, that'll make a big difference. So I didn't get to see the fireworks, and you didn't get to see the fireworks during the fight. So I'll show you some fireworks here, because yesterday evening we saw a firework concert. It's a piece written by Handel, classical music, that was composed to be played together with the fireworks, and it's really great. It's the second time we've seen it, and it's really great. Sometimes the fireworks take over, both the sound and because they're so spectacular, but quite often they work really well together. So I'll end it here with some footage from last evening. Thanks for watching, take care, and hope to see you soon again. Bye.